Okay, good evening everyone. Welcome back to Heroes Lounge. Today, Division 1, we have a quite exciting game. It is Geilen, I believe is the pronunciation. But perhaps better known as Huzzleb's team, against Freakz. And they play a little bit differently than most teams. Very quickly, because we're running late, map pick and ban. Freakz team is the first map choice. They pick Sky Temple, banning BRE and Towers of Doom. That Geilen Banger, banning Cursed Hollow and Dragonshire. Yeah. Guy in chat asking why our team's not showing in the Division 1 standings. Well, in one of the games played in round 2, no one uploaded the replay for it by the time the round 4 was being created, which meant that the bot did not automatically give them a team, is my understanding of this, but I would assume that once someone uploads the bloody replay for it, I mean, it was, I think about 7 people streamed it, so everyone knows it happened, they just need to upload it. And once that gets done, I'm guessing the teams will be once again showing on the website. As for now though, we're starting on the map pick bans. Lucio first by the bangers, Freakz banning Blaze. Now if you haven't seen Freakz' team before, they do things a little differently from most other teams. Be ready for 3, definitely, 4 or maybe even 5 bruisers. They have played without healers before, I know. And they like these big macro maps where they can do lots of PvE clearing on their side and then running at the other team. And looking at these bans, I suspect that Huzzleb's team didn't really prepare for them. I mean, like, you can't blame them, right? They're quite busy. So I wonder if we might be in for a bit of an upset, because I think most people, looking at just the names alone, would favour Huzzleb's team. Doesn't mean it's a done and done thing yet though. Maiev will be first picked by Ultralisk. Sky Temple, not a map I've seen much of in recent times. I was half expecting some disgusting Vikings or Samuro to come from the teams, but not seeing it just yet. Rhaegar and Muradin will be picked up by Team Freakz. Rounding out the first pick phase is Leorc and Malfurion from side of, I'm just gonna call him Team Hasu. I know it's not their proper team name, but I don't speak German. And I made enough fun of myself the last time I casted a team with a German name, because I couldn't get it down right. I'm just not gonna mess around with it this time. Second ban phase from the teams. Freakz' team banning Diablo. Don't want to be drawn into W build, I suppose, when in the potential Maiev Cage Log and Tomb Rat sort of shenanigans. It could also be Containment Disc Apocalypse, I suppose, if they so desired. Now let's see here, are we going to see 2 bruisers? We're not far off. Greymane, it's halfway there, and then Malthael will be picked, and not wasting any time here is Team Hasu with Tracer and Tyrael pickups. Now in their previous Heroes Arms matches, it's been 100% pick rate for the Haka by Team Freakz. They banned it out though, because I'm guessing they were afraid Team Hasu would pick it on the first pick. So now we're going to see something else. They have to play without the Haka. And it'll be Sergeant Hammer. Okay, they're changing things up a bit from what I expected. With Sergeant Hammer against Tracer and Maev, it's pretty strong actually. It will be difficult for them to get on top of a Hammer. The only concern is once we get into the mid to late game when the map opens up a bit, will they be able to protect the Hammer from multiple directions? The other thing is Malfail is a somewhat vulnerable offlaner. If Tracer and Maev were to try and collapse, Alpaca could be in a bit of trouble. Alright, in any case, game number 1, Sky Temple. Blue team, Team Hazu. Ultralisk will be playing Maev, Hazobs will be playing Leok, X-Ray will be playing Malfurion, Nomi will be playing Tyrael, and Alt Insider will be playing Tracer. Red team, Team Freakz. Alpaca playing Malfail, Out of Order playing Rhaegar, Freakz playing Muradin, Evios playing Sergeant Hammer, and Cloudy Destroy playing Greymane. We're starting off on the bottom lane here, but Team Hasu are onto them. No damage from the level 1, and actually Sergeant Hammer very far forward, Ultras looking for a tether, going to find it in the end, but Hammer will get out safely. Good damage though from the side of Hasu saying this one up, already putting the Sergeant Hammer team on the back foot. After taking this much damage, Team Freakz, they're going to struggle to dictate the early game, which is what you like doing in Sergeant Hammer. You move a tank around into a lane where the enemy isn't and force them to play the game on your terms. Not going to be happening though. Both teams in the middle. Maev moving in, 3 with a tether. Root not quite on point by Exo though. Actually going to get Greymane with a sleep walking into that one. Could have seen the kills there, but it's just going to be damage done to the side of Team Freakz as both teams move on to the siege camps. It is nice from Ultralisk playing Maev for the faster clear on the creeps. But this does mean though that they do need to run around and fight Team Freakz to get that one back in order to maintain the pace. Got the Ultralisk kind of just walking around mounted. Looks like might be going up to the Bruiser camp without Naishes available. Wasn't able to do that one. Fixer team finishing up the Bruiser camp. Alpaca trying to defend bottom lane here, but Tyrael and Tracer are going to be very obnoxious for him to deal with. Pulse Bomb connects down to about 600 health is the Malfail. Giant's nowhere near dead, so this could be a bit of a problem for Team Freakz. What isn't the problem for those they're pushing the top lane. Evios siege up Cloud Destroy, getting some damage on. Pulled in by the tether. Root will be there this time from X-Ray Cleanse from Out of Order to prevent anything more. Sergeant Hammer hitting away on these towers at the moment. The camp connects by blue team as well to help with the defense. Root onto Hammer, slept, pulled back by the tether, and it will be the first kill to Team Hazu. Maybe staying a bit long there was Team Freakz with a push. They got on tower, they got nearly the wall. Wanted to get a bit more though, try and get something back on the map because bottom lane is a bit of a disaster. Alpaca just abandoning it, knowing he can't do anything to stop this push. Now it's damage onto the fort. It's going to finally be answered by Cloudy, but almost a full level lead to Team Hazu already. Now Alpaca playing with the group. Temple's about to spawn. Hazu already standing on the point. Freakz capping the middle one, going to get Match, it looks like, by Tracer, who's gonna just try and neutralize it. York, not in the best of shape actually. Doesn't have a Sone Renewal available. Not sure if he's able to do the top point alone. Damage being done onto Freakz here is getting quite low. Pulse Bomb not going to connect. Still needs to jump away regardless. Yeah, House has to reset. He can't keep up. Hang on, Parker's fouled him out. I don't know if that was just luck or whether he was aware, noticing that they'd gone off a point, but Parker with a nice catch there gets a kill onto Hazarobs. Cloudy getting one tower down in the bottom lane after clearing out the Giants, and now the players in the mid lane. Sleep onto Parker, surviving for the time being, goes back in, actually confident can turn us one around with a Soul Reps. Just barely not finding the last one to survive there. In any case, it's 3 kills to 1 for the side of Team Freakz there. Cloudy, low on mana, still trying to chase down Nomi, get some damage there. Moving now towards the... You might need to be careful there, Cloudy. This Tyrael can do some work. Just gonna start up the Giants. Does not have the mana for Inner Beast. It's also not off cooldown. They are going to do it quickly enough though. Team Hasu just now coming out of base. Unstoppable prevents the pull into the root there. This hammer will get out. So Team Freakz, early game not going that well for them, but they brought it back with the first objective phase with the play by Flopako and friends in the mid lane. Taking a slight XP lead, but for all intents and purposes the game is even. And I think if you're Team Hustle, you're fine with that. Again, the hammer is going to get more vulnerable as the game goes on, as the map opens up. They can look for some flanking plays onto every loss. So I think they will be just fine with the game being even though they were ahead before. Level 10s now for both teams. Disc onto the Sergeant Hammer, out of order, does have the Purge available, is going to use it. The Terror from Maiev is afterwards though. Haymaker sending Maiev into the team, and Ultras gets the first kill. And now all the R buttons coming out from Team House as they're chasing down for more. Kalashoi escapes from the Entomb, not going to get slept either, and dodging away from the roads. Goes back in though as Kalashoi, he's quite confident, but maybe too much so. Out of order, going to go down, get hit by the Pulse Bomb. Tracer finishing that one off. 2 kills over to Hazu's team, but they're not done yet. Diving underneath the fort, they want Alpaca, but with Sin before, this Malfail can be very strong. It's got to be a trading kill onto Maiev. Outsider not going to fall to last rites. Very low though, these remaining members of Team Freakz. Outsider chasing down with a Tracer Pulse Bomb. Finds one, and Freakz goes down as well. It's a delayed 5-2 in favour of Team Hasu. And they're very squarely back in control of the game. Bottom temple is up, Nomi going to stand on that one. In the meantime, Hazu pushing out some waves, some damage in the middle. Pushing in the top lane, doesn't want to overextend. But with 2 people down, he's not particularly concerned. Now Hopaka's here. This is Leok. Very unlikely Hazu was going to go down there. Nomi on the bottom temple gets the bottom fort, and temple should be able to finish off the middle fort as well. I'm seeing another play in the top lane, pushing with the Bruiser camp from Team Freakz. Sergeant Hammer has been abandoned though by the team. 3v4 up a bit too far. Will go down again. Team Positive, it's a team of veterans, and it really shows in how well they are dealing with the Sergeant Hammer strategy from Freakz' Freakz. Able to respond with the sufficient number of team members, and quickly enough that Team Freakz don't realise necessarily, well I'm guessing just from how the game's been going, that they are in danger. Full level lead to them. Now Hazo has gone for Spectral Leech, not opting into the ominous Wraith style. wanting that, I suppose, to have more control on the side lane and just be a threat when walking up onto Sergeant Hammer. They want more damage from their team. Exo's gone for Innovates, level 4 and 13. Presumably, Ultralisk is going to be the benefactor of this. Freakz, though, not being the benefactor of Team Hustler as he's been ran down and killed. Containment disc now onto Car Destroy, running the wrong way. Bloodlust is used to try and get them out. They do have the movement speed. Ultras not able to find the tether because of it. Sergeant Hammer in trouble. Pulse Bomb. Boosters will get out to safety though. Double Siege Cap in the bottom lane. Alpaca going to come and deal with this one. Car Destroy there to help as well. Team Hustle, they can look for the boss. Freakz' team quite squarely contained at the moment. The boss damage isn't the greatest though without Tracer, who is just showing on map to scout and make sure there's no contest. Freakz' team realised that they're not able to deal with the boss. It's Tyrael and so many other heroes that are good at fighting for the capture. Don't want to risk things going from bad to worse. Freakz now the next target, gets discs in midair, which I think means the jump is going to be completed, but there's a root underneath, so that won't be happening. X-Ray securing that kill with the root there. Alpaca now left alone. So many members of Team House on top of him, tries to be a bit sneaky. It's going to go down though. 11 kills to 5 now in favour of Team Hasu. Ultra's taking the middle temple. Hasu on bottom. Rest of the team looking like they want to push with the boss. Get some damage down onto this keep. Make sure they can finish that one off. Leaving temple shots to try and get mid lane as well. Kalish trying to do what he can, but maybe a bit far forward. Gets pulse bombed by us Insider. Is going to be alright though. Yeah, there's still plenty of shots left on the bottom temple to finish off this mid keep. Now looking at just over a 2-level lead to Team Hasu. They've gotten 2 keeps. They've only lost 1 fort. When you're in this sort of position on Sky Temple, you almost just have to throw Hail Marys because the game is not in your control anymore. Tyrael looking to hold the ground block for Sergeant Hammer. Not going to be able to do. Ultralisk. Tether being delayed actually to try and wear siege tactics. Just goes with a disc in the end. Hazu is here as well, but not in range of the Entomb just yet. Knocked away by Evisos. Make sure that stays away. Sanctification used. Doesn't get the most though. Entomb finally reaching onto Sergeant Hammer. Is going to be taken out. Looking out for X-Ray last sight. Not enough to finish the job. Cloud Destroy chasing though. Go for the vote. Doesn't get the last hit with it, but finds the kill nonetheless. Now quite split here are the members on Team Freakz. Tracer is also away from the team though, down the bottom lane. Also taking a bit of damage. Ultra's though going in with Maev, finding the resets. I heard Naish just getting popped there as well. Malfail goes down. Cloud Destroy sent back to the Hall of Storms as well. Gonna be 3 kills for 1 in the end. Now Ultras and Outsider starting up on the top side. Bruisers decided they have not gotten enough keeps this game. They also don't really have that much else to do. Could just look for a reset, play it safe, get their camps, wait for next objective. They're gonna have level 20s as well. Boss in 2 minutes. If your team has it, it's really easy to see a path to finishing up this game. And as Team Freakz, there's so many things you need to deal with if you want to prevent it. Not giving any openings other side of Team Hazard. The only one who's really in danger is X-Ray. He's not been playing up all that much. House Insider with more damage. This Tracer does not really care about the range of Sergeant Hammer, just able to get in, land the burst and get out. Now we see Freakz ahead of the team at the moment. They want to get on top of this bottom temple. Half a level until 20 is the side of Team Hazu. So this is really the last chance for Team Freakz to go for it, and they are trying to do exactly that. Sanctification will be used by Tyrael. Nomi gonna be away from X-Ray as he gets haymakered in, I believe there. Freakz now taking a lot of damage, barely surviving, down to about 40 health I think it was, jumping out, Tracer going to follow, finds that kill. Can they get any more though from the side of Freakz? There's no Hazu here, it's a 4v5 fight. Looking for Ultralisk, jumps away from the cocktail, level 20. The double jump there coming in clutch. Now we see Evisos moving on to Leok. Gets a 1002 between the temple. Outsider coming in to help finish off that kill. Cloudy in melee form, being kited away by the Tyrael Tracer here. Out of order, the next target for Team Hazu is going to go down. Papaka finding Soul upon to fall, but it's not enough. Containment disc on Cloudy. You have to imagine he dies here without a problem. Team Freakz completely wiped from the map. Camps pushing in onto the core. Rest of the team going to be joining shortly as well. Freakz with the haymaker onto Hazu, doing what he can to delay this game, but he must know that's not going to be happening. 3 seconds until Sergeant Hammer respawn, caught down to AK. They're just looking for more kills. Freakz will be taken out with the Entomb coming back off cooldown. And Team Hazu will take game number 1 in the series. They are not having any of the shenanigans from Team Freakz, opting into a Sergeant Hammer strategy this time to try and respond to the Maiev Tracer picks. But even from the early game, getting caught out a few times by the pull-ins by Ultralisk, Roots there from X-Ray to follow up and help them get the kills. Outsider, you can see so much damage by this Tracer. Even, I mean, a lot of it was chipping away at Freakz, who doesn't really have a way of preventing the Tracer from hitting him, had to play at the pace that Sergeant Hammer wants to. The collapses there were good. There was one opening by Hazu team the whole game with the triple kill in the mid lane. But otherwise that game went quite convincingly their way. Yeah, I don't think I missed anything from the talents that was too exciting. I pointed out Innovate build from X-Ray and how's it going for the auto attacks. Looks like they're still debating what the next maps will be, so we'll move over to a short break, and when we come back it'll be game number 2. Okay, we are back with game number 2. There was a slight accident in the map selection here, but Team Freakz, after game number 1, opting to take us to Infernal Shrines for our second game. Not interested in the first pick, so I wonder if they have a plan going into this one. Both teams have said R, so just waiting on the game to get started by the teams here. So yeah, game number 1 was not the strategy I was expecting Team Freakz to go for. I was expecting at least one more booster, probably 2. But we've already seen the way that the Geilen banger want to play the game, and if you're going for Maev and Tracer, these heroes do very well against all the boozers. So I wonder if we're going to see a change up in the bans here. Yes, Maev is going to get banned by Team Freakz. They leave the Hucker open. Alex Straza, first pick from Team Hasu. Remaining bans, Lucio, Hogger, and Blaze. Alex Straza, first pick. Mephisto's the obvious one, but they probably have more plans than just that one. Rhaegar will once again taken by Team Freakz. This is a key hero for them. They greatly value the aggressive plays he can do with Bloodlust, and also Rhaegar's ability to handle PvE. And it'll be the Hucker. We have a few interesting things here. It is Nomi locking in Alex Straza and Cloud Destroy locking in the Hucker. Once again, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but we could be in for some shenanigans. It's also possible that X-Ray just wants to play tank this game. He's feeling a little bored of support. Cloudy does play for the Hucker for his team normally though. I haven't watched all the replays, but I believe they play a 1-1-3 style when they do this, with the Hucker and another bruiser alternating between being in the far lane based on whether they have the Rush Stalk cooldown or not. Mephisto not taken though for the side of Team Hazu. Tychus and now Tassida. Currently they've gone for all the transformation heroes, so who's left? Mirrodin has a transform, and so does Vagnos. I wonder if we're going to see those two finish the team comp. I think they're having a little bit of fun this game. Mephisto will be banned and incentivized grouping up, so don't want to play against either. Johanna and Sylvanas. I have to wonder, is the full transformation comp that bad here? Illidan also has a transform. And if you're really stretching it, then Chen does as well. So I'm just gonna pretend I'm right. I was wrong on the heroes, but I forgot about Illidan and Chen having transforms. I suppose Illidan was a bit of an obvious one. But this is quite the team composition we have here. From the side of Team Hazu, Imperius gonna be the last pick. This is another hero that Team Freakz like regularly picking as their 4-man bruiser. And if you go into the cleave build as well, you can hold on to the sidelines for a bit while Rushstalker is on cooldown. Yes, I think we have a little bit of tomfoolery, a little bit of shenanigans coming from Team Hazu. 1-0 up, and with the way the first game goes, I suppose they feel quite confident to just have a little bit of fun. And we are the benefactors of it, so I will not complain one bit. Illidan and Chen, quite fun heroes. Tassadar, not one you see very often as well. In any case, game number 2, Infernal Shrines. Blue side, Team Hazu 1-0 up. Ultrask playing Tassadar. Hazu playing Chen. X-Ray playing Illidan. Nomi will be Alexstrasza. And Outsider will be Tychus. There will be pandemonium this game. Right side, Team Freakz, out of order playing Rhaegar. Freakz playing Johanna. Evisos playing Sylvanas. Hopaka playing Imperius. And Cloud Destroy playing Dahaka. And we are having some Sylvanas shenanigans. Evisos and the whole squad moving up. Not gonna get spotted out. X-Ray actually gonna find Freakz now. This is a really nice timing by them. They have to know what's going on now, but no one's really there to deal with. They're ready for play on the bottom side. Apaka, spear on outside, pulled in by Freakz, taking good damage. Hazu has arrived though, rest of the team coming as well. Freakz still running into everyone, going to need to use Iron Skin to escape from them. X-Ray not satisfied just yet. Ultras now here. Apaka going to jump over the force wall, he will be alright. It is going to be Q at level 1 for Apaka, so probably not the cleave build. Ares getting some pretty good damage here onto the Alexstrasza, going to just use Renewal at the moment. In the mid lane, Hopaka finding the whole squad, got, I'm guessing, a spear onto Tychus to get him low, but don't have any more members there to finish the job. Now seeing play onto the defensive siege camp. Nothing yet from Hazarobs. Now going to be starting up their one. Cloudy has the global if they want to do an invade here. Freakz has spotted them out. But quite low though, Johanna used Iron Skin already. Digging anyway from Cloudy. Finds Tassadar. Apaka not going to go for the spear on him though. Thinks Alexstrasza is the more important target. I feel like they could have gone for Tassadar and both Alexstrasza there. In any case, they will find the kill and they will take away the camp. So this is more like we normally see from this team. They go in your face with these bruisers, they just want to brawl. Freakz finishing off Outsider there with the full Johanna rotation. The Haka there to deal with X-Ray, but Q's from Ultras connects. They're not done yet with trying to get this Johanna. X-Ray taking so much damage for it though and will be killed by Out of Order. That's 2 more kills towards Team Freakz, and now they have a sizable lead in the game. It's still early days though, so by no means is this unrecoverable. About 1 level lead for them so far. Cloudy and Freakz going to be working on this bruiser camp. No one from Team Hustle is going just yet. No one from Team Hustle is going at all. They want to deal with Sylvanas here on the bottom lane. Apaka taking a bit of damage. Goes into the spear though, and I think he might have gone a bit far. No force wall just yet. Gonna use on Out of Order. Imperius will fall. That's such a shame though. They got on the bruiser camp. They had the macro advantage if they could contest this objective, but with Apaka going down, they're going to need to concede it. If he's just moving up to the top lane, going to try and push in with the Shaman camp. Not seeing any movement yet. I'm guessing Hazu going to, yep, leaving now as Chen. Gonna grab the mid lane XP first, but 3 members here pushing top lane. There's nothing X-Ray can do to deal with this as Illidan. Only have range damage. Hazu's arrived, so they could now look to get Evisos perhaps. It is a dig in by Cloudy onto the objective. Spear by Hopaka. Oh, that force wall was beautiful by Ultras to put some space between him and Imperius. Gonna stay alive. Nomi in the dragon, trying to run away. Hopaka, spear available, will connect, and they will get that kill. It's a bit late though to grab the objective. 38 skulls already taken. Us Insider with the W level 1 can probably just throw grenade in to get it any time, but he needs to be careful doing so. Hapaka and Cloudy with the CC are able to kill him. I think it was Ultralisk though finishing off the objective, so not going to be a problem there. Punisher will be pushing in, but without Tychus, they're a bit limited in what they're doing, I suppose. Cloudy going to be in top lane. It's a very simple defense there with the staggered on Tychus. Now we're looking for Huzzarobs. Evasive Brawler has been used, just drinking the moment. Flying kick away. This is a lot of stuff happening by Huzzer, but none of it is getting him out of there. Purge will be used just to be sure, and that's him going down. Hapaka does not have Spear available. Pretty big cooldown for him on the overlay. You can track it just in the top there. Now looking onto House Insider, but not going to find a Spear. Condemn. They are going to be chasing under the fort here. The side of Team Freakz. Need to be careful of that fort though. Alex Straza has no way of getting out of this though. No movement speed without the abundance is going to go down. More kills potentially coming in as well. Drag onto Ultralisk. Now we're looking at where the impaling charge will go. That's inside of very low, just throwing some frag grenades in at the moment. Dragged by Cloudy onto X-Ray. We'll get that kill. How's the last one under the tower? I was supposed to hear now for the side of Team Freakz. Parker going to tank up the fort with the shield for a bit. Hazu. No, you can't get out of this one. Dies to the stagger in the end. Team Freakz showing what they can do this game. They got their early lead and they haven't left off the pressure just yet. Bottom fort going down. That's a level and a half lead. Tychus all in his own here. Surely going to be going down. And we're not seeing the same response from Team House of this game. They're leaving individual members to try and deal with the huge pushes that Team Freakz want to do. This team wants to collapse on you and deal with you with a numbers advantage. No half measures can be taken against their plays. Okay, Hazu, I see you there, buddy. Seeing a little bit of Ched technology, I suppose, is Hazuobs. Deliberately not pushing a wave in, making sure that the siege camp collapses a much safer location. But we don't have time to clear it out because already pushing down the top lane. There is also Black Arrows. Gets out now problem, but now Hazuob's team is here and they have got to be pissed. Looking now for Cloudy, goes into the burrow. Coming out, going to try and dig away Cloudy, and without any CC is able to do so. Bit of a cheeky play there by him, but it will work out. Now pushing in the middle, pushing in the bottom are Team Hazu. Where's the response? Chen now walking down, gonna walk past the middle. They're trying to get the Bruiser Camp try and match for one from Team Freakz. But this is what I'm saying, dragged around the map. These heroes, they struggle to deal with the PvE clear. Just slower at doing everything than the side of Team Freakz, who have started up now on the objective. Not quite level 13 yet, but getting some skulls nonetheless. Imperius not here, they need to disengage. Team Freakz, wait for Hapaka to get level 13 or just push onto the Keepeth. So it's like, if they can force out the transformations by Team Hazu and let Hapaka push as well, they'll be doing quite well even if they lose the objective. Play now onto X-Ray, dragged in by Cloudy. Evade, Metamorphosis out to safety. Shadagger not going to finish off that kill. And we see Archon, we see Odin used by Team Hazuobs, Pandas and Dragon. Everyone going into Super Saiyan form. Hapaka's here though, let up on the bot side push for now. It's just going to be the minions doing that one. Transformation's nearly done though from the side of Team Hazu. Drag onto Alex Johnson, will be taken out. Hapaka bottom. Watch him there with the armaments. Not going to find anything. Objective will be taken by Team Hazu. Can they get more kills, Team Freakz? Spear not connecting onto Ultralisk. He's trying to run away. Isolation, Kaoshoy getting that one for the team. It will be 2 kills to Team Freakz in the end. As once again, objective goes the way of Hazu, but no one's left to push with it. Once again, cleared out, 4-3, basically no damage taken. In the meantime, bottom keep wall is down, some damage onto the keep itself. And it's still 2-level lead to Team Freakz. And we need to see them keep snowballing. They cannot slow down. They cannot rest on this, or otherwise they're going to get outscaled, forced onto these team fights, which is the only thing that Team Hazu's team composition can really do. So for now, taking away the siege camp, what more can they get though? What means do they have to make these members spread out on the map and put themselves in danger? Bomb camp will be taken. If they can force the members up top, that means they can push in bottom of Sylvanas. How can they get them on top though is another question. And it looks like they don't quite have a way of doing so. Evisos needing to reset, missing potential damage middle, but necessary. Still a minute and a half until next objective countdown even begins, so there's a lot of time for, well, certainly level 16 from Team Freakz, but maybe levels from the other team as well. Spear onto Tychus, Blessed Shield there from Freakz. They're looking to get the kill outside, and they are able to do so. No.Me taking so much damage. Lifebinder though will bring him back up to full. Spear onto Tastar Cloudy there as well. Also having to retreat and defend with the Pandas is not what you want to be doing. X-Ray trying to deal with the backline, not able to do so. It's Team Freakz winning on both fronts. Tastar down, Ilden down, Alkshaza down. Hazu just has to run. It's 4 kills over to Team Freakz, who are now going to push in on the bottom lane. They've already set up for this with a camp from earlier. Keep will go down, and maybe, just maybe, they'll go for even more as well. Freakz and Hazu having a bit of a fight back here, nothing gonna come of it. Now turning onto Hazu, who's overstayed his welcome maybe. But they don't have the means to stun them just yet. Not quite able to find that one. Mid-fort's the next target for them. Hopaka on a bit of a flank here as everyone is respawning. No minions, they might need to let this fort survive for the time being. 3-level lead are now to the side of Team Freakz. They can probably close out this game before they're on the even talent tier fight. No, they can't get up though. They have to keep going with this. Evisos once again going back for mana. Freakz can do so as well. I'm not sure if we need on Johanna. Booster camp available. Next objective spawning top lane. Cloudy. This is where it gets a little bit difficult because it's so little they can do from pushing the far side of the map here. They're not going to get damage on the core realistically, so they do need to take the objective fight, but with their 3-level lead, they should be happy taking the fight against them. Team Hazu knowing that they have to match them nonetheless and just try and outplay. These are some of the high GM players on EU server, so maybe they can do it. Bless Shield not connecting, and it's a full fist fight at the moment. Alex Johnson the first one to go down. Cloudy not finding the drag, and Exo is trying to do what he can of Ilden, going back onto Cloud Destroyer, trying to make space for Tychus. Left up again, Alison Sire. Hazu and Exo over in the backline. Ilden will be jumping down. Hazu doesn't even go back into his regular form. Tychus goes down. My god, Team Freakz, they might have just done it. Need to decide what they want to do now. Are we going to end or are we going to objective, or are we going to do both? Looking for Ultralisk, only Hopaka going over, doesn't find the spear. Jumping back in though, it's level 16 teleport from Hopaka. Going over the tower, Black Arrow's used as well, so they can dive onto this Tassadar. Interrupt on the out dragon from No.Me might also be in trouble. Spear connects, Alkshaza goes down, Tassadar goes down. Cloud Destroy finishing the objective. And it's just beautiful. Keep already being attacked down to half health. X-Ray's the next one going against on his own. Taken low, Hopaka. Angelic Armaments trying to finish him off. Not connecting though. Black Arrows are down. Hopaka might be in trouble here. They might have gone for a bit much. Bless Shield used by Freakz onto X-Ray. Can Evisos finish off? Lower mana. No more spells available to him. Freakz also in trouble. Cloudage is here though and has brought a puncher with them. Drag onto Tychus will be interrupted by the grenade. Not going on cooldown though, so the drag is there. Tychus goes down. No.Me and Ultras respawning. Heavy, no health, no mana. X-Ray and Fenge trying to chase him down here. Hazu out of order. Blocked off by the force wall. And they might have been just slightly too eager there, Team Freakz. If they waited for the objective with level 20s, it would have been a surefire end. If they want to keep up their momentum, you can understand why they're going for this. Play does not go their way. Punisher on the core now. Will it get any damage? Jumping onto X-Ray. We see a few spells used, but only 8% core damage. And it's 2.5 minutes until the next objective. Team Hazu could still reach level 20. 20's around the corner now for Team Freakz, and they do get some very nice upgrades from that one. No Vega at the moment. They need to leave. They're going in 4v5 without the level 20. This is the best fight for Team Hazu, but Ultralisk just gets dragged in. Going in now, every source silencing arrow onto multiple members. Lifebind the finishers. Odin here from outside, but Harpaka fights everyone with a spear. Pull in as well by Freakz. Hazu robs into the Panthers. The last one standing though. They needed the fight before level 20, but they just won 4v5 anyway. Vega not required. Out of order. Out of order. But they still won the fight. Now digging on the bottom lane, everyone dead. Tastar respawning in 10 seconds. Level 20's here. This time for sure, Team Freakz can end this game. 5 people onto the core. They've got many ways to top wave as well. 2 catapults. Siege Giants. Everything set up for them to do it. Bloodlust as well from out of order. Remember, it wasn't there in the last fight. That cooldown wasn't used. Archon here from Ultralisk. Metamorphosis from Ilden. But transform all you want. Your core will be transforming into dust. Team Freakz take game number 2. And while they won this game in a very convincing manner, and well done to Team Freakz, full props to them for the way they played this game, an asterisk does need to be put on this win. Why? Because Team Hazu was obviously having a bit of fun. 5 transforming heroes looking to play on the objective is exactly what this team composition from Team Freakz wants to deal with. So many heroes that struggle to deal with the clear. You saw them pressuring one side of the map after the another, giving no room for Team Hazu to breathe. They didn't get even fights. And my only question is, will they be able to keep it up? The Freakz. We already have map number 3 picked, so let's get that on our overlay. It will be Volskaya, picked by the side of now. This is quite similar to Infernal Shrines and how Team Freakz could look to play the game. The only difference is Team Hazu, they're in game 3, they're probably not going to be messing around, and they know what they're up against this time. After way game 1, they probably weren't very scared of Team Freakz. But maybe this time they're going to be given the full respect. As we jump into game number 3. But you know what would be really funny? If Team Hazu just ran it back. I hope they don't. I hope they show some respect to their opponents. They did win game number 2 off them. Let's see what can happen if Team Hazu really tries to deal with the strategy. Mephisto banned. Lucio remaining banned. You can understand why that hero is disgusting. Do they know that they just won Rhaegar though? I mean, I can't help but think that Team Hazu just have more shenanigans planned. Team Freakz does as well, as Sergeant Hammer will be banned. And there is a Nubarak. That is an interesting ban. A Nubarak ban with Mephisto down makes me think Shogo. Team Freakz with Maiev first pick. Maybe they're onto this, because Containment Disc is really good against Shogo comps. For now, Blaze and Alexstrasza can go multiple ways of this, but Choco isn't one of them. Surely not, though. Alright, and we're seeing a change up from Team Freakz. Volskaya, a map that goes to level 20. Oh, they must think they can't pull the same trick twice against this team, so we need to change it up. Volskaya's for level 20 map, so let's just play for level 20. Ufa and Vala. This is a nice strategy by them. Farfight Quiver, really, once you get to that point in the game, the only way you can lose as Team Vala is a mistake. In my opinion, just Farfight Quiver, you cannot beat it. If they play properly. You can't get on top of them. The Orc will be banned, another level 20 hero, and absolutely one the Team Freakz would play. Johanna v ban. Now it's do or die. Chogo picked. If you want double support here as Freakz, Stukov would be a massive one. Well, Massive Shove would be a massive one for them to have against this Chogo. You have to be scared of picking low mobility heroes. We've seen the meta for Chogo in recent times change over to Upheaval after all the buffs has been gotten. And Stukov, very easy to upheave if they want to. But Oriole was the second healer. Malfail as well, bringing the last fights. They have Bunker though. If they're onto it, they can dodge away from the last fights. And Oriole, very easy for them to hit with the upheaval, so I'm a little scared here by these last two picks from Team Freakz. Now, how does Nomi want to round up this draft? I'm hoping there's a bit of a ranged hero from them. Arthas. They're full committing to the upheaval strategy, and with Oriole as a target, it's fine. This is possibly even Syndragosa just to slow them down, ensure that they have to fight on top of Cho'Gall. We saw some very nice things by both teams here in this draft. In level 20 Syndragosa, I was saying, Farfight Quiver, it's a possible to get on top of them. Syndragosa, AoE, undodgeable basically, route, is one of the best ways of getting on top of people. And then you have Upheaval as well. The only scary thing is, do they have the damage? Malfail can be a tanky bastard, Maiev, difficult to land onto as well. This could be a fun one, but it could also be very slow, so get ready for a long game. Blue side Team Freakz. Without Sire at the moment. In any case, Hazob's playing Blaze, Nomi playing Arthas. Alright, pause does come out from them.
The prodigal hero returns. 5, 4.
Nomi is Arthas, Alcensider playing Alexstrasza this time. Ultrask and X-Ray will be playing Cho'Gall. Right hand side, Team Freakz. Freakz playing Uther, Kaldi playing Vala, Evisos playing Maiev. I was told this might be CI Seka, but I'm not sure. Out of Order playing Oriole, and Hopaka back on Malfail. All attack Vala, as you would expect. Need to see how well they'll be stacking up. It's got a big Q build this time for the Alexstrasza, just needing to keep Cho'Gall alive for the most part. Fighting in the early stages, but with double healer, and no range damage. Cloudy's able to find some stacks here. Standby 2 onto from Hazarops though. Trying to turn his fight around. Evisos in a little bit of trouble here. Cooldowns will be used and they are going to be okay. But you can see how well. It looks weird because they have no ranged assassins. But they do have the ability to fight, even with Blaze and Cho'Gall. This gets worse once Blaze is level 13, presumably going to take the damage on the stun. 1 minute, both bottom camps are spawned. No one making a move onto the turrets just yet. Looking for the invade. Cho'Gall middle. They're trying to get Freakz, but he's just a bait. This Uther more than happy to die in exchange for a turret being stolen away. Also going a lot of stacks on Silver Touch. This Freakz might be going for a full Q build. What can do in the meantime? Mid lane pushed in, Hapaka there to clear it out while Cloudy works on the bottom camp. Hazard trying to do top lane, but no PvE down to level 4 is going to take him a while to do so. If we even see that one this game, they might just go for team fighting. And they're here to fight. Evisos and friends are moving on to the support camp. Remember, they do have 2 turrets, so if it's an all-in situation, they will win this fight. Team House, you just got to give it for now. Cho'Gall pushing in mid lane. Stunned up there by Freakz. Hapaka gonna get a little bit of damage, but nothing to write home about. Working now on the siege camp. Usopp does have PvE level 4, gonna clear out top lane quickly. Most likely moving on to the assault troopers. Ping coming out from him, so will be doing as much. It is a suit of justice. No holy shock, so seeing an interesting build here from Freakz, not committing fully into one of his spells. Now Cho'Gall does win this 2v3. Hapaka in the wave though does have a quite impressive amount of healing. Cloudy and Evisos pushing in top lane. While fighting a 2v3 in middle, they don't have the members up here. Also finding the stun, maybe out of order the target. Maev going to be in trouble. Support camp used. This is really big from Team Freakz. A good cooldown for Team Hazu to get out of this one. The man himself standing on the middle point in the meantime. Evisos rooted up, not able to take the shade, is going to do so now, out of order. Push to the top side, but will be okay. That recall delay is pretty important. Can Hazu find another one? Where's he going to go down? Not going to go down to Drebor, but taken very low there, Evisos. And we're seeing now the push in by Cho'Gall and friends. Underneath the fort, Hazarops Zavala taken out. Out of order. Also in trouble, you have to imagine Vesoria will go down eventually. There we go. Team Hazu finding good picks on top lane that really they shouldn't have gotten, I think, but they are going at half a keeper, maybe more of a Smaev, feeling confident. Hapaka on the way up to try and get the Cho'Gall. It's on the flank. There's no last fights just yet, so not much burst damage from Alpha, who's maybe even gone too far. They're not done yet. This is a 4v2. And unsurprisingly, Team 4-man wins. X-Ray and I'll just finding that kill. Freakz in the meantime with a protector pushing middle. Probably wondering why there's so many death messages appearing on the screen. Ware gonna be here to deal with it. Maybe they can go for Freakz out of this one. Dread Orb connects, but no one else in sight. Hazu taking a recall. And it's well done by Team Hazu. They know what they need to do with this Ultra, with this Cho'Gall comp. They just need to brawl. Yes, Vala likes brawling, but she's not good at it until later. Nobi on top at the moment, going to get pulled away by Evisos, going to get out of the Arthas cripple. Hazu stunned up, out inside of there though for the healing, no sign of Malfail. Just fighting middle with Cho'Gall and seemingly winning that one. And once again the invading the camp is turret advantage. Hazu standing on the point, no one's standing on the point at the moment. Nomi is there as well, but Cho'Gall is not moving, just interested in killing off the Malfail. Turret again stolen away from Team Freakz. Hapaka Gonna get healed up by Freakz in the nick of time. Level 10s now in. Can we get a burst kill? Containment Disc misses. Cloud Destroy also missing. Divine Shield onto Pocket to absolutely make sure he lives, and they do find the kill on Cho'Gath there. Good usage of the early level 10s, even if some of the spells not connecting there by Team Freakz. Got to use the time from the Cho'Gath kill to push down the mid lane. Hazu, Oil underneath Oriole taking damage, but has a full charge of Hope available. They're not done yet. There's the last right ready. No, it seems Tormented Souls from Hopaka this game. Deciding that with the bunker that isn't a reliable way of connecting. Vala does have the tumble available. Vault, I suppose, we're not playing League. And they are able to escape Containment Disc again from Mebisos not connecting onto a Cho'Gath. Throwing Dread Orbs at the fort, eventually they're gonna get this one with enough siege. It's about half a level lead to the side of Team Freakz. Now gonna move on to their turret camp. Once they have it, they'll probably try and force a fight on the Barlock emitter. Next objective is starting soon. Team Hauser with the advantage on the positioning because they've already gotten the top 4 tier from their earlier play. Might be seeing a collapse onto Nomi, but playing respectfully. House Insider caught up by the tether. Nothing more coming of though. It's not actually going to be upheaval from X-Ray. They have gone for a hammer on Cho'Gath. Still twisting Never though. I think Jury is well and truly out on that one, being better than Shadowbot Volley these days. I am surprised to see no upheaval, but they just want the extra damage, I suppose. Arthur's going for a more defensive Q style to better operate alone, and also help if Team Freakz were to collapse on our old buddy Arthas. Baldur Committer once again going the way of Team Freakz, starting up on the Assault Troopers. Hazu already taken his teams. Going to convince Freakz to step off for the time being. Now Hopaka stepping up quite far. X-Ray going to get the knockback there. Trying to get away as Malfa has the unstoppable. Sindragosa not enough to prevent him leaving. But maybe it is actually because X-Ray's willing to dive underneath it. Telling the Madman Ultras to go with him. Such a long disable here. Onto the fort. In the meantime, Huzub's also being caught. It is Resurrect as well from them. Most likely onto Malfail, I'm guessing. Just to make sure he can stay in the game. Maybe Vala will be a target as well. Fort's going to be traded at the moment. With level 13, they have Twilight Nova. It's pretty good siege damage by Gol. Moving out onto the keep, and we are seeing a little bit of a base race-esque situation. Haka coming in to defend, but won't be able to convince Ware to leave anytime soon without the last rights. They have caught up though, have Cloud Destroying Fence, now moving on to the top keep. Hazu not able to defend on his own. Nomi taking turret camp, not doing anything to help in this push or defense here. At the moment, maybe this turret comes in critical later, but they're just moving on to the core. Team Freakz, they're not happy to just let this game go on. As long as Hopaka can chase for Cho'Gath, they might be able to do it, but Nomi moving back. Maybe this is why they got the turret. They were willing to give up on the keep. Still feels like they gave up more than they needed to. Ware on the flank now. Out of order. Hit by Sindragosa. Cleanse from Uther. Containment Disc does connect this time. Oh, it's the route onto Uther though. They're going to abandon. Uses Divine Shield actually. Freakz doesn't want to give up his life, but absolutely going to be dying in the end. Barlock Emitter also will be used by Team Freakz. Ware going to finish off this kill. Good pick by them. Relieving some of the pressure. Should be able to hit level 16 before anything too important happens, both of these teams. Yeah, keeps still standing for the side of Team Freakz. They've now moved down to the bottom side. And we're seeing a similar sort of thing going on. Cloudy being pinged to retreat, I'm guessing. eventually decides to leave. They're just dragging him around on the map with this Vala. Pushing away. Chogo's pretty good at pushing, but their defense from Blaze and Arthas, not the greatest. Malthael eventually going to get through that Chogo health bar on the other hand. Support camp is up. It looks like Team Hazu wanted to go for this keep, but they're not able to do it. Maev, disc not connecting. Level 16 here. Huge power spike for Cho'Gath with the stuns. And so all out fist fight at the moment. Tormented Souls from Hopaka getting on top of Ultras, doing as much damage as possible. Freakz coming in with double stun. Hazobs having to leave the bunkers, going down. Lifebinder's there to try and keep this place alive for time being. Oriole split from the team. Hopaka the target is going to go down. Freakz might be the next one in trouble. Cloudy tumbling away for his life, getting the resets on the minions. Nice play by him. Out of order. In the front line. Stun not connected to Hazobs. Blaze not connecting with a stun, but Sentry goes to slowing everyone down, letting them get underneath to keep here. More stuns coming out from the side of Team House with Divine Shield onto Maev, pulling in everyone with a tailor, but needs to leave. Stunned up and taken down in the end by Nomi. Owls Insider using the dragon, and it might be the side of Team House going for the end. Resurrect onto the Maev, does have jump available, but gonna be stunned up. Another stun from the orbs though, pushed into it by Ultralisk. Out of order, in trouble as well. Pause from Freakz. This game has been a lot more fast-paced than I would have expected, and I am not complaining in the slightest. We had even a bit of almost a base race, so teams playing chicken with each other for a time there. Ultra's saying ready. It's unclear to me at the moment what the pause is. Maybe a bit of lag or something by Team Freakz. Malthael gonna be up in 2 seconds. Oriole quite low. Doesn't have the healing fountain available either. But can Cho'Gath really push onto the core? They're gonna try it, if nothing else. Cloudy stacking up on the HA. Cho'Gath under the core. Not taking damage just yet. Maev is here and Hopaka respawning as mentioned before. Jumping back in is Ultras. They're so confident with their level 16 orbs. Huge amount of crowd control available for them. Hustle going in, cleanse onto Hopaka. Not going to take him out though. Double stun by Freakz onto Ware. Taking damage, but everyone just healing up at the moment. Kalsoy jumping forward, route onto Maev. Looking now for Hazobs, doesn't have the bunker available anymore. Lifebinder got to keep him alive, typing Hazop. Hopaka jumping into everyone. Nomi is low on mana. This could be a problem for the Alphas. Freakz for target at the moment of Ware, taking a lot of damage, going to go down. Goes into resurrection form though, so they can keep up the fight for time being. Everyone's taking damage. Ware jumping on top of everyone. They might win the fight alone, going into multiple block, they have maybe oversteps here. Gotta be taken out by Out of Order and the rest of the team on the retreat. Nomi in the containment disc. Al-Shaza taken down. Nomi taken down. Hazu, the sole survivor for the team. 4 kills for 1. Zuf the other one going down. Question is, what do Team Freakz want to do? Do they want to try and end the game here? Hopaka making a move foot. Health bars are low. No hope on Oriole, so they don't have any healing. They are just confident in their damage on Vala, I suppose. No one alive at the moment to deal with them. It's 20 seconds before Cho'Gath respawns. How much time can Hazobs buy on his own? Stalling out the minions at the moment. Hopaka, at the moment, going to be tanking up the core. Out of order, tried to generate more hope he can of all attacks. Stun by Kalstroy. This might be buying a bit of time. Cho'Gath gonna be up in 4 seconds. Shield is down on the core. Hopaka moving off, trying to hunt to Hazobs. Watch Kalstroy. He is everything. Whip from Oriole, buying space. Gonna stop the stun. Containment just stopping Cho'Gath as well. Team Freakz, they've done it. They've managed to take down the core at level 18, and they will win the series 2 games to 1. Wow, wow, wow. Cho'Gath vs double support Vala was not what I had on the table for this series. But everyone going to bring out the fun and games for this final game. Very back and forth, both teams having potential to end. If anyone made a crucial mistake, either team could have ended the game sooner. And once again, Ultralisk with the Hammer and Sid Flash is actually going to out damage his goal. X-Ray, of course, going into a more supportive build with the Dread Orbs, has the healing reduction as well from Cho. And then the extra orbs and the stun from them. So X-Ray really playing more of a bruiser sort of style on the goal. Yeah, in the end, it is going to be Team Freakz taking the win. 2-1. Incredible series. Looking forward to watching more games from, well, Team Freakz if they continue playing this way, and Team Huzzer if they going to play the cheeky comps more and more.